Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. August 21st, 2026. China just replied the US. Or let me say that China has replied the US. But before I explain what China said, USS George Washington arrived on the 19th, yes, yeah. And then USS Abraham Lincoln, I learned that is leaving the person sea today. All right, is it yeah, something now. The Arabian Sea is leaving today and heading back home to the US. While the Iranians are warning them, we're giving you 2 to 3 weeks. Get out of this region. Lift the blockade. Because that's the reason for all of that. Their primary objective is to mount pressure on Iran. Right? Good. So while Iran is saying, leave, you are sending more troops. I can't wait to see exactly what will happen. I've seen some of you sending messages. I'm not going to talk about you. You're not important. You are saying that Iran is blabbing. Iran cannot do anything. Iran cannot do anything. Good and fine. Some of you say believe that US is invisible. Nobody can touch them. Let's see how it goes. Meanwhile, the Strait of Hormuz is still locked, is still shut down. Donai is claiming that they are in control of it, that they are in charge of it, but the numbers says it all. As at today is Friday, as at Thursday, as at Wednesday, we recorded about 14 ships, commodity ships that sailed through the Strait of Hormuz. As at yesterday, being Thursday, only 7. And you see what Iran is doing. Iran bad, Iran good. Iran warned them. You may know how you will start this war, but you can never tell exactly how it is going to end. If Iran will just watch. See, among the 7 that sailed through yesterday, no major oil tanker. Mm. If you hear that there's any ship that is even passing by, it's just commodity ships, maybe carrying other goods. But if it is a ship that is carrying oil, you don't pass. You won't. That petrodollar system will deal with it. That's what is happening right now. Iran selects them. If you are carrying oil, you're not going to pass. But even at that, the ship it dropped to just 7. And away from the Middle East, Russia is saying that we want to talk some peace with Ukraine. I'm still coming now to tell you what China said. Russia is saying we still want some peace with Ukraine, but on our own terms. We have not seen any sign that you guys are willing to. That is, we want to keep our gains. Whatever we have achieved in this war, we are keeping it. We must keep it. If you are ready for a conversation, if you are ready for dialogue, we will do it on our own terms, not on your terms. Do you understand? So what did China say? China called the sanctions illegal. And of course they are. That was why last time China said about 5 of their companies to ignore, is it 5 or 7? Please correct me. To ignore the US sanctions. Like this is what China is saying. You cannot use your own domestic policies to decide what Chinese companies do back home. If you don't want to trade with Iran, that is your own business. Whatever power you have that is within you, go ahead and use it. But you can't, for any reason, say that because you have a problem with Iran. So for that reason, Chinese firms should not trade with Iran. Now, whatever you are doing is your own domestic policy. You can't control us. That's summarily what China is saying. So China called it illegal, and China is saying it's not going to work. Do you understand? Now, China has been one of the major lifelines of Iran. And for those of you who don't understand, who may be thinking, oh, what if China changes their mind? China is not doing Iran a favor. It's not as if, see, when it comes to geopolitics, no country likes any country. No country hates any country. If you have reached that level of maturity, then let me put it to you that even the US, they don't hate Iran. Do you understand? You may take it to mean religious, whatever. When it comes to geopolitics, if you have not reached this level, you cannot understand geopolitics. It's all about interest. China does not like Iran. Do you understand? If you have not reached this level in geopolitics, that's why you see our conflict when we talk. It's not as if China is doing it. So don't be scared. What if China wake up tomorrow and then begin to live? They need Iran. They need Iran. Iran also needs them. However, there's a point of sincerity. That is where China, Iran, Russia, and those other countries meet. These other guys lack that integrity. They can say this one thing today and then mean another thing tomorrow. Do you understand? All right. That's brief. Just what China said. China will stop. You can't stop China. China is not your boy. So let's say exactly if they have any measures. But as I said yesterday, it means that the US has pulled out of this war. They have admitted that force cannot control Iran. Do you understand? And even if they had to use force, they don't have the finances. They don't know how long it's going to last. So it is an admittance that they cannot force Iran. But then you're not going to go anywhere. You must finish what we started. Iran will drag them in. They will drag them back. If they don't leave that Arabian Sea, I mean the Persian Gulf, if they don't leave that place, Iran will drag them back. Iran said they will force that blockade open. We're also counting for them. It's not only America we count for, we also count for Iran. If you know them, if you have excuse me, access to Iranians, send them this video. We are waiting, no, we are watching. And we trust them. Oh, no. I trust them. For that, Habiba knows. What do you know?